What color you going with? Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. I never noticed. Because there was times I remember. Hmm? I went all black though. I don't think you have a black. Yeah, because there was a few times I remember playing like Madden and stuff where the uniforms would be like same color. So I'm like, what?
Welcome everyone to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And no
This is my
chance at a
first time
return
playing
here.
this
They'll
team,
start
so
this
let's
drive
see
in
what
their
they
own
got.
25.
Why am I dudes tired already, bro? That's nah.
First down for this offense.
Nah.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly in a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year
Oh,
between
that
two
far of
top
a
5
pass.
teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
One-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalry.
Oh, look out, there he goes! Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
I'm missing the fucking. Yeah.
Touchdown, Boston College!
Had it so low.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Wow. Kick it, warm. How about that?
This crowd
How would just no post all of a sudden his post?
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off.
Hey, look at the late hit, bro. Oh my god, that is crazy.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then
He was completely out of bounds. They stepped and they didn't do that.
Stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic.
Plows through the defense. Gets it out to the 40-yard
Yeah,
line.
you
Get
have
in
about
front of him on that
4 or
one.
5 of them.
Yeah, there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it.
Yeah.
Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game. And
we're going to count you no ways on this as a one. Use it, baby. I got him and went to go get that ball.
He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
You didn't juke that, motherfucker?
3 balls at the 18. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Rides to the back. Pushing ahead, a top run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. the running back and leave it with him.
Can't get in there.
Almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
There goes one. Oh my goodness.
The offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football.
I should have had you in the backfield like 3 times in that last drive.
And he tacked on the extra
Yeah, like in your runs. Yeah, it was like 2 times that fucking my dude's like either slow, he just missed the angle.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
I don't know if it's the settings in this league as well. It feels different. Like the way the players move on defense, they feel slow.
BC has the ball
Said it's
back
eyes.
for a party in the mods. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Benedict. Fires to the
on.
midfield.
Come on, you got
How
big
about this backer in pass
Nice.
coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He'll throw on 3rd down.
I read it. I went underneath. I read it and underneath.
That's how we'll wrap up this first period.
I mean, I should have had a pick if I read the decision.
1st down to start the drive after the break.
I don't think you would have.
Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Angles, brother.
Down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
No.
I love the execution
that
on
horrible
that.
user.
Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense.
Playing you
At that
like-
point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed.
No, I'm playing you like I'm trying to give you too much credit on your team.
On what else is happening in college football this weekend?
No, it's your team. I'm just playing too soft.
This team has taught us anything over the years. It's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 11 over the Sharks.
It's scary.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be
Take
keeping
it.
an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Hopefully you do the same thing.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
No way. No way.
Lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
That's a really nice throw. You think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this
fucked up. I pressed it too early. I fucked up. That was me. I have to get it back.
Ripping through the defense. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Looking to throw, it's Benedict.
Yo, how is this dude holding on to that shit, brother?
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
Maybe jamming, bro.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete.
With that route right there, dude just fucking.
Still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, they can do
Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
He runs into me.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10?
A lot.
To the air, it's Benedict. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Yeah.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Balls and fired complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it.
Like
Find the
these
big
little
fella down in the
gimmicky
red area. Big
RPOs.
target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Yep.
Keeping it on the ground on first and
That's
goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
See your tactics, see your scheme.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the...
Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Going to try to get it himself.
Again, referees ain't blowing nothing.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On second down, wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 15.
What a playmaker.
But not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
I wasn't even trying to go to him, but it went to him.
Where he wanted to go with the football, had time.
Yeah, I was going to the running back.
Nice job by this offense,
Yeah,
understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I gave you too much time, man.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Not going to risk
All
a
at the
return
one.
here. He'll make the fair catch. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to
coming.
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Back to pass, it's Benedict.
Oh my God! See what I'm talking about? I'm just, yo, that's 2 picks I could have had in this game. But
Timeout called by the offense, and now they
it didn't matter. I just didn't fully commit. I bet you if you do it again, it's coming. I didn't commit on that one. I was like, there's no way he's throwing this ball. He ain't that slow.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
About 10 more yards.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.